Going into the fixture against Liverpool at Anfield, Manchester United were in the form of their life. They had just won the Carabao Cup, casually strolled into the FA Cup quarter-finals, knocked out Barcelona of the Europa League, and were just few points behind City and Arsenal in the Premier League title race, with fans dreaming of winning all 4 trophies under Erik ten Hag. So what went wrong for United in the Premier League on Sunday, losing 7-0 to Liverpool? Hello and welcome. Let's discuss football with me, Adekonye Okpeoluwa Samuel. So what are the things we learned in some key fixtures in the Premier League that defines the Premier League title race and the top 4 race and even the top 6 race? City secured a 2-0 win over Newcastle in the early kickoff on Saturday in the Premier League, with Foden hitting top gear, scoring a magnificent goal and hitting good form for City. Bernardo Silva was also on target, and for Newcastle, that loss will be a dagger in their top 6 or top 4 hopes in the Premier League this season, with Liverpool knocking on the door and Spurs also dreaming of making the top 4. So that loss for Newcastle makes the top 6, top 4 very difficult to predict. For Arsenal, having seen that Manchester City reduce their points gap to just 2 points, they knew that nothing but a win against Bournemouth will boost their title credentials and their Premier League title hopes. But as it is in the Premier League, when it comes to fixtures between top sides and relegation battling sides, the relegation battling sides will go all out and try to do their best to secure all 3 points, which Bournemouth almost did. They started in quick fire form, scoring in as early as 15 seconds against Arsenal, and Mikel Arteta's side were certainly stunned. Whilst Arsenal were still trying to ease top gear in that fixture, Bournemouth missed a couple of chances, with Ramsdale showing top performance. In the second half, somehow from nowhere, in a corner kick, Bournemouth scored 2-0 and Arsenal looked down and out. But what do we learn from that kind of fixture? It was the fringe or B players stepping up for Arteta that helped Arsenal to secure all 3 points. The 97th minute winner from a player like Nelson was what Arteta needed to boost Arsenal's confidence. Who were the players that got on target or got an assist in that fixture? Ben White was a substitute. He is a right back. He is not Arsenal's conventional goal scorer. Thomas Partey is a defensive midfielder. He scored in that fixture. Emile Smith-Rowe was a substitute. He provided an assist in that fixture. Nelson was a substitute of the substitute, and he provided an assist and scored a goal in that fixture. That is champion mentality. That is what champions do. That is what winners do. It reminds me of a certain Liverpool when they had Origi in their team. When you mark out Salah, Firmino and Mane, you think, okay, now those are the guys that can score goals for Liverpool. But suddenly Jurgen Klopp looks for the substitutes and he brings in a certain Origi who pops up with the big goals in big matches. Chelsea can start eyeing the top 6 once again after that 1-0 win against Leeds. You can say it's just a 1-0 win, but any kind of win in the Premier League helps your title chase or your top 4 or top 6 chase because it brings confidence. For Manchester United, when you go down 1-0 in an away fixture at halftime in a clash against big teams, we expect that in the second half, United will step up and, bring the game to Liverpool, try to get an equalizer and even go for the win. But one thing Erik ten Hag must learn is this: the way you approach away games in the Premier League against fellow big clubs is different from the way you approach away games against small clubs, with all due respect to the clubs 10th and below in the Premier League title race. Rashford was played out of position, trying to play him through the middle. Now, in Liverpool's backline, we all know that Trent Alexander-Arnold is suspect. He has been a poor defensive outlet for Liverpool. Rashford should have easily started that game on the left-hand side. Also, Casemiro was all over the place in that match, and it was clear that he had fitness issues. he was not 100% fit going to that fixture. ETH must know that you don't start players who don't have 100% fitness against a side like Liverpool, because when they get their rhythm right, your team will just look stupid and all over the place in that kind of fixture. Liverpool showed us that they can just inspire themselves, get a very, very big win like they used to do last season. 7-0 smashing. Darwin Núñez was on target, Cody Gakpo was on target, Mohamed Salah was in the form of his life, cutting through Manchester United's defense like hot knife through butter, and he even butchered the butcher. That is what Liverpool can do on their good day. ETH must learn to go defensive in the big games against top 6 side, and that's why they have lost to Arsenal away from home and other top sides. ETH must learn to go defensive once in a while. It's not all the time you go all out attack. Do you think Chelsea can still make the top 6 following their win in the Premier League over the weekend? Do you think Newcastle can still make the top 4 or even top 6 following their loss against City in the Premier League this weekend? Do you think Arsenal can win the Premier League this season even with 5 points clear of City? Can they still win the Premier League title, or will City bounce back and eclipse Mikel Arteta's side? For United, are they still going to win the quadruple, or have they gotten the right reality check 7-0 that tells them that they still have 1 or 2 reinforcements to make to their squad? Hit me up in the comment sections. Let me know your views on any of the football matters, football discussions that you want us to discuss in the comment section. Thank you.